everybody, Mort here. I'm doing, we're going to be doing some sit-alongs on Wednesday, and what that means is I'm going to take you along for part of the journey, kind of like a ride-along, except we're not going to really be going into everything, just the selection process as I go through that part of it. So, right now, I've just arrived in the area. As you can see, I'm waiting outside my zone in a spot that has been pretty good to me. I've received one or two orders, not much to talk about. I'm waiting for a big one because that's what I do. I only do big ones. As somebody put it, I'm like the king of the trophy hunters, and that's what we're doing out here. But it might be a while. It's only 10:11. I haven't had much success recently catching anything before 11 o'clock. I've been catching a lot of things from 11:30 to 1, sometimes even as late as 2. But it would be nice to get a nice quick larger order done right before 11 to maximize my time out here. But we'll see what happens today. Alright, so when I've been having some success, when I've been just sitting here and nothing's been happening, I've been doing this. I've been closing the app, been turning off location as so, and then just waiting like that for orders to come in. I've been experimenting. I always experiment with new ideas, so that's just something I've been doing. So now we're just going to wait. We're going to wait to see what type of orders come in, then we'll reopen the app when they come in. On my other phone, I'm just looking at some mail. So while we wait, I wanted to go into the DoorDash introducing gas rewards. Now, what I liked was they're doing a 10% cash back on gas on purchases with the Dasher Direct that will run to April the 30th. And what I like about this is that, to me, a lot of these gas benefits that we're doing blurs the line between being an independent contractor and being an employee. 10% cash back on gas doesn't, because that's DoorDash's business relationship with the credit card services it's using. And if they want to sow and do that and take a hit, because that'll bring more business, and then that credit card provider is going to do more business, and that's going to help DoorDash. And I know you guys are like, why should we be so worried? We just want to make more money. We're worried about gas prices. I understand, but long term, I mean, a $5 for 100 miles is hardly anything. I don't think that's enough to be worried about breaking the line between being a contractor and being an employee for $5 for 100 miles. And it's also kind of confusing here, and this is what I wanted to go over here, is that here it says when you get to 175 miles, you earn an extra $10. So does that mean your total of extra earnings, will that go up to 15 at that point? Or will that go up to 10? I'm pretty sure that it'll go up to 10, even though it implies 15. And then when you get to 225, it goes up to 15 extra. But doesn't that really imply that it's gonna go up? It's gonna go up to 30, because it says earn an extra 10. It's because this is where this is confusing, and where you could take this and even consider if they do it the other way, because they're saying earn an extra 5 when you get to 100, earn an extra 10 when you get to 175, earn an extra 15 when you get to 225. That implies the total benefit per leak should be $30. That's what it implies. They're not saying earn an additional 5 to get the 10, earn an additional 5 to get the 15. I mean, it's clearly stated here that when you get the 225 miles, as they add it up, you should be at $30 extra on the week. Now, that is a slightly better benefit, but something tells me that it might be 15, and the only way I think I'm going to find out is by actually doing it and seeing the numbers. Now, if this is really 30 for 225, that's a little bit better than, say, 5 for 100. But we'll have to see, because I always have my suspicions when it comes to DoorDash and these apps. So we're still waiting for another DoorDash offer to come in. And yeah, but so overall, either way, I'd rather not blur the line between employee and independent contractor. I would rather DoorDash just look at their algorithm and throw out more peak pay and put higher base pay on the longer distance ones. Both are things they do. They do that all the time. When it gets really busy, like when DoorDash has a really busy week, the base pays actually jump up. And I've documented that for myself in my area. It's a nice sunny day here. You can see the glare behind me. So I actually want to increase the screen brightness as I wait. Still enjoying my Starbucks coffee. Actually getting a little hot in here. Like, I had to put this up to keep the sun off myself because, like, yesterday it was cold. I think today's supposed to be in the high 50s, low 60s. Yesterday it was around 30 to 40 all day. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could get one of those early catering runs right now. We'll see what happens. But then again, this is my thing too. I am more than willing, because I have the time, I am more than willing to just sit here and wait and wait and wait and wait until something worth my time comes in. More than willing to. Pull up a couple other things on my other phone here. Oops, pressed the wrong button there. Need to be ready to go, ready to go. Yep, still waiting, still waiting. Yeah, this first video is probably going to be one of the longer ones until orders start coming in. Then there'll probably be these quick 3-minute videos I'll make. And like, you get everything raw. I'm not editing videos. I'm too lazy to do that stuff. That's one of my mottos. I'm just too lazy. I don't feel like it's not even that hard from what I understand. I just like that. I just don't care. I just like let people see what's going on and see how I do it. Otherwise, not much going on here. Just gotta get that first order to come in. Still a whole lot of nothing. I think maybe we'll reposition now just a little bit. Yeah, we'll reposition because the other spot... You see, the other thing I have to do is when I park, I have to find various places for free parking. I mean, you could get away with it in this city trying to park for places where basically it's not free, but it's eventually you're going to get a large ticket, and I don't want to be... I'm already making this video that I got to constantly look over my shoulder. Not really a fan of doing all that. Let's take this thing down. Let's turn on this engine. And what we're going to do is just not go too far, because there's limited free parking in places. This is from this direction, this is as close as I can get to my area without having to pay for parking or without being in somebody's parking lot. And I've gotten some good orders sitting over here. The other spot is slightly closer. Not really that much closer, but might help just to move around. So we are off. This is going to be an epic trip, too. We'll make a right here, another right, a left, and a right, and we're going to be done. This is going to be there in 2 minutes. Big whoop-de-doo. All right. All right. Alrighty then. Will we get an offer? Right down here. Like, you gotta be careful where you park. Like, there's all sorts of different parking rules, of course. Like, you have to have an industrial permit for some of these spots. Like, they have some nice murals that they've painted on this warehouse. I don't know if you guys can see them. They're okay. Just, if you tell me if you actually were able to see some of these things or not. There's one of Jordan, of course, because this is Chicago, and Jordan is amazing and is the best basketball player ever. And there's no comparison. No one can compare to him. And I was a Utah Jazz fan, so that killed me as growing up as a kid. Like every other fan of other teams in the '90s, when you weren't a Chicago fan. But you got to recognize greatness. It's like I wasn't a Yankees fan, but Derek Jeter was amazing. He just somehow knew where to be on that one play against the A's that killed my brother and my mom, who were A's fans, because Jeter just somehow magically knows where to be from shortstop, and yet suddenly he's backing up the backup of catcher. Like, it's just incredible. Because if that play had it in Wartime, he would have been a total idiot. Why are you backing me up when I'm already backing up? Because I knew you were going to miss it, because I'm the captain. Good old Derek Jeter. All right, no one's parked over here too, so I'm slightly closer. Yeah, I'll just talk about random things. All right. Yeah, no, that wasn't much closer, but it's slightly closer. Like, if you look at it, the blue dot is here, where we were over here. I don't know. Sometimes it's just good to keep moving around here. Let's close the app. We're going to turn off my location for a while and see if that triggers them. Enjoy the view of the ceiling for a second. And the holes in it, that's for Arturo. Because I know Arturo loves that I still haven't fixed the ceiling liner, and I'm probably not going to. I got a lot of other things I gotta be doing. So, 14 minutes so far. Not as busy as I thought it would be either. In the morning, there've been a lot of orders about this time. So, I don't know if that's a bad sign or a good sign. Whatever. We'll see. I saw more traffic coming in. That's one of my indicators, too, for the lunch shift. Like, Monday, I didn't see a lot of traffic. Tuesday, my car was in the shop Monday afternoon and Tuesday, so like I took the railway in, and even that wasn't too crowded. But of course, that was at 10 o'clock, so it's not really a great way to judge. But today, when I drove in, and I was driving in at 10, and there was a fair amount of traffic on the highway at 10. There's a lot of times that, like, once it gets to be around 9:30 or 10, I can just fly in because the freeways are clear. I mean, that's a good sign. More people down here, the more likely a bigger order. More people, there's more orders, more demand's going to be coming. I was worried with the gas prices that there might be a work-at-home spike, but the gas prices have stabilized until another incident happens or something else happens to them. They've even come down a little bit. My gas price came down 10 cents. But I mean, they can always go up again. We never know. And they're still pretty high. All right. So this video is about to get long and boring. We're waiting for that first offer to come in. We might be waiting here a while. I'm probably not going to reposition the car again, because normally I might move a little closer, but then I'd have to drive and this is one extra function to be on the camera. And I didn't think, I was hoping that an order would come in by now, so now what we do is we just wait around, and this is when the video gets long and boring and I do nothing. Most people would edit this out, but yeah, I mean, I'm giving you the full uncensored truth of this, of what I do. So, yep. Here comes probably about 5 to 25 minutes of doing nothing, and I'll even put it in the notes with this first video that it got kind of boring around 15 minutes. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Like about 15 minutes into the video, got very boring. But I do have one slight purpose of doing this, to show you that I don't ever settle on what I'm doing. I just patiently wait sometimes. I mean, it's a different mindset. I know there's got to be people wondering, well, why don't you just turn on another app and do another app? Well, while I'm devoting time to that other app, I can miss out on giant orders on DoorDash that I may not get. Like, this time is basically like the 10:30 to 2 o'clock time is exclusively just DoorDash orders. So I mean, I never know when a great order, a huge payout can come in. I know they're out there right now. I know they're out there. There are amazing payouts out there, and I want to get 1 or 2 of them, maybe 3 or 4. And the way to get those amazing payouts is to make myself available. And let's see what we have here. We have a long-distance Jersey Mike's order. Yeah, I'm not too interested in that. And it seems like the orders are finding me. I'm not even going to turn the location on. I'm just going to close it back. We're going to try again. So maybe this video isn't going to get boring. Let's see. The action's starting. The selection process. Ideally, we're looking for one of those low offers, the 675s. Oh, Beatrix Market. Oh, it's a double order. That's I don't do double orders. Double offers, 2 orders. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, here come the offers. Here comes the part of the video. So what we're looking for is something large. It's going to be a low offer. It's going to be like $6.75 or $7 or $7.25. There's no peak pay right now. Or it's going to be one of the catering offers, which has the $2 on time sequence. It might have that hot bag message that says you need a hot bag at this store, which I've made a video on and I've documented. That means the order subtotal is at least $151 or more. Just for seeing that message. Even if you don't know the subtotal, you could get, if you see that message, $151 or more. Bippy Bop's been pretty good. This might be that catering order. Let's see. Yes, it is a catering order. And there you have it. I think we'll roll with this one. This will be the morning one. I hope you enjoyed the first part of the video. I'm going to go get some money on this. We'll see what happens with it.